addition, there was a flag against Denver at the 13. They split the distance to the goal line. Denver starts at their 1. Is incomplete to Clarence Kay.
Again, Chris Martin, who's been covering Kay very, very well all day, was right with Kay. John Elway wanted to hit a drag pattern to his tight end. Chris Martin read the play perfectly and just walked right out there with him. Elway had nowhere to go but just throw the ball, basically throw it away. Martin is really a fine player, and you don't read much about him because of Derek Thomas. Martin is a real technician.
And the crowd, as you can tell, completely involved in the ball game, entirely different than the first half. And we have jumping on the left side. When we talked with Dan Reeves, I said, you know, when you come out thinking about coming just throwing against Kansas City, he said, I am concerned about the crowd noise,
offensive left tackle,
the snap count, my offensive left tackle, and the speed rusher that Kansas City has on that side, Derek Thomas. And all of that involved in this last call.
Everything working against Darrell Hamilton. The noise, he cannot hear Elway, so he has to move on the defensive man's move, so he's going to be late. Plus that he's playing against one of the best players in football, so tremendous heat on him. Now this guy, Darrell Hamilton, will be a very solid starting tackle at some point in his career, but at this point he's learning against guys like Derek Thomas.
Second down, 10 and a half. Elway cannot hear. He steps away.
When you get down in that corner, Charlie, you're getting the noise from three sides.
The Kansas City Chiefs have been in this stadium now for 17 years here at Arrowhead. This is only the second time, this moment is only the second time in the history of this stadium that the official has had to stop a game because of the crowd.
I have asked the defensive team to help lower the level of crowd noise. Thank you for cooperating.
And of course, there also has never been a playoff game here. So you have a crowd here of almost 78,000, and they are anticipating this whole holiday season.
Well, they've been to Seattle in that indoor deal and had all kind of trouble over the years. Well, now they're getting their turn to make a little noise.
Steps away again. As a matter of fact, when this happened before in the Cleveland game, the next week after the game, I saw Norma Hunt, Lamar's wife, and she said, it was so exciting that I wanted Lamar to take out a full-page ad in the Kansas City Star and thank everybody for cheering for the Chiefs. And I said, did he do it? He said, well, no, he said he took out a half-page ad.
To help lower the crowd noise. Any further crowd noise problem will result in a charged timeout against Kansas City. Thank you for your cooperation.
And so this is the rule. You could call this the rule book rule because it is being enforced.
And you know, Kansas City people are rather sophisticated. Now just think if they were in Cleveland, down at that end of the stadium.
Woo! It would be bombs away, wouldn't it? Bobby Humphrey, he's got a couple of yards. The ball kicks out, but the play was dead.
What they have to do here is get room for their punter. They don't want to have a punter that's any less than 14 yards from the center. And so when you're backed up, the timing of the punt, the snap, and then their punt rushers, who are outstanding for Kansas City, have a better shot at you. So Elway's got to get another 2 or 3 yards on this play.
And Bobby Humphrey came into the game needing 49 yards to reach 1,000 yards for the second year in a row in his first 2 years. He has 36, so he is 13 yards shy of that mark. He'll get it this year. He may not get it today, but he could. Elway scrambles, throws, passes, complete to Jackson. That was third down, about 8 to go, and he throws for 23.
Now he is trapped, and for all intents and purposes. Look at this. He's going to have a safety, and he throws on the run with 2 people hanging on him. Well, this is so much like the Randall Cunningham play a week ago. Thomas comes inside and almost gets there with 2 people blocking him.